Final whistle, Stade de France, November 22, 2025. France 48, Australia 33. 15 points down, 8 tries to 5, and Joe Schmidt stands frozen on the sideline while the scoreboard burns neon into the Paris night. Then he snatches the pitchside mic and says the sentence that will haunt Australian rugby for years. I taught Rassie Erasmus everything he knows back in 2002, but last night his old student used my own playbook to hang 48 points on my Wallabies. The stadium microphone crackles, the crowd roars, and every phone in the press box starts blowing up at once. Welcome to all sports updates. Smash subscribe right now because the next 5 minutes are straight fire. Rewind 24 hours. Joe lands in Paris still riding the wave of 2 narrow wins against England and Wales, quietly telling reporters my former pupil Rassie will always respect the teacher. Less than a day later, France run in 8 tries using the exact contestable kick tennis, the exact bomb squad rotations, exact blitz patterns that Schmidt helped Rassie design at the Cheetahs. The Wallabies look like they're playing against their own shadow, except the shadow is wearing blue and scoring at will. Damian Penaud bags a hat-trick running lines Joe drew on a whiteboard in 2002. By the 55th minute it's 41-19 and Schmidt is caught on the sideline cam yelling at his analyst. They're running our 2027 World Cup pods right now. The analyst just shrugs and mouths back. Coach, those are the Springbok pods you helped invent. Joe's face goes the same shade as the red card he wishes he could give himself. This is all sports updates. We call it how we see it, no filter. Flashback to a dusty office in Bloemfontein 2002. A hungry 29-year-old Rassie Erasmus sits opposite Joe Schmidt taking furious notes while Joe explains how to turn average forwards into a rolling mall death machine. Rassie asks, "How do you make the system bigger than the players?" Joe taps the whiteboard. "You drill it until even the waterboy can run it in his sleep." Cut to last night. France's maul marches 30 meters untouched for try number 6. Same entry angle, same latch technique, same trigger words Joe taught Rassie over bad coffee 2 decades ago. The dagger comes in the 72nd minute. Wallabies finally string 10 phases. Schmidt signals the pet loop play he and Rassie perfected in Super Rugby. Dupont reads it like he's been in every Australian video session for 10 years, picks it off, sprints 90 meters, score becomes 48-26. Joe launches his clipboard so high it nearly takes out a drone camera. Somewhere in Cape Town Rassie is probably raising a quiet glass. Social media detonates. The clip of Schmidt's post-match confession hits 10 million views before breakfast. Top comment from a Bok fan: "Thanks for the free masterclass, Coach Joe. Invoice is in the mail." The meme of 2002 Rassie taking notes next to last night's scoreboard is now the most shared rugby image of the year. Press conference is pure ice. Joe walks in, no notes, stares down the room and opens with, "Yes, I mentored Rassie Erasmus. Tonight he mentored me. 48-33. Lesson learned the hard way." Then he leans into the mic and growls, "Tell the box the rematch is in Perth next July, and I've already torn up the old textbook." Silence, then applause. Hashtag thanks Joe trends worldwide for 12 straight hours. Coldest stat of the night. France scored 28 points directly from kick pressure turnovers, the exact DNA Joe grafted onto South African rugby 20 years ago. The Wallabies conceded more points in one night than the Springboks have in their last 4 tests combined. The teacher just got absolutely schooled by the entire graduating class. One final image. Joe Schmidt walking alone under the Stade de France lights, hands in pockets, breath fogging in the cold. He stops, looks straight up at a TV camera and says off mic but loud enough, "Rassie, class dismissed." Then he disappears into the team bus, already rewriting every page he ever gave his star pupil. If that doesn't make you hit like and subscribe, I don't know what will. Turn notifications all the way up because when these 2 chess brains collide again in Perth, we'll be live with the smoke. This is all sports updates. We don't do tears, we do truth. See you in the comments.